is Rick, and welcome to my channel, Tequila Talk. The topic, obviously, is going to be tequila. One of the most enjoyable drinks I like to have on my spare time to relax and to smoke a cigar. A lot of people really don't know the different types of tequila, so in this first installment, I'm going to be talking about the different types of tequila and which ones are my favorite ones to drink when I want to relax. The first type of tequila is a Crystalline Tequila. I personally don't own a bottle of it, but I've tried the two top Crystalline tequilas at an airport, and for my taste, it's not my cup of tea. A lot of people like it because it really, it's a really strong alcohol tasting tequila. So if you really want to taste alcohol, and I personally think it even smells like rubbing alcohol sometimes, that's the type of tequila you might want to drink. The next type of tequila are what they classify under silver tequilas. Usually these are clear, and for marketing purposes, a lot of distilleries use terms, for example, blancos, plata, white, platinum. And just remember, they fall under silvers, so they're all clear tequilas. It looks like it has water in a bottle. These type of tequilas is the type of tequila that the blue agave is at its purest form. It's unaged, and it's distilled and stored up to 4 weeks in big stainless steel tanks. A lot of people use these types of tequilas for tequila shots, and some are more smoother than others. And so if you want to make a good margarita, a lot of people use these type of tequilas. Now, one thing I want to mention is that everybody has different taste, and taste is subjective, just like smell. So what some people like, or what I might like, you might not like. So try different types at a bar of tequilas, so then you could kind of make your own assessment of which tequilas you kind of like and don't like. The next type of tequila I'm going to be talking about is Reposados tequilas. It's pronounced it correctly, Reposados. It's not Reposados, because on this channel we're not going to be talking about repoing anything. And these type of tequilas are aged from 2 to 11 months, and these tequilas are rested and aged. Now, what makes these tequilas unique, and the next couple types of tequilas I'm going to talk about unique, is that they're aged in different types of barrels. Now, some of these barrels also held different types of spirits. For example, some barrels held bourbon, whiskey, cognac, and wine. And a lot of these barrels are made out of American, French, and English oak wood. So depending on what type of tequila you have, it could vary on what the taste is going to be, obviously, depending on the barrel and what the barrel held before. Now, this type of tequila, some people might consider a little bit still too strong for their taste, and might have to have water or lime or salt after they take a shot or sip it. And it just depends how you want to drink it. There's no right or wrong answer. It just depends on the person. But if you can handle it, there's the burn, or what we in Spanish they say la raspa, then you could zip these just fine. Some brands that I drink, I could zip them. Some of them I drink with a soda. I take a sip of tequila with a soda or glass of water, or chase it down with a beer. The next type of tequila is Anejo tequilas, and that's the correct pronunciation. It's not Anejo, because there's an accent over the N. And these type of tequilas are aged a little extra. And one thing about the tequila industry that qualifies these type of tequilas to be called añejos is that they have to be stored no more than 600 liters. And the uniqueness of this is the color changes in tequilas. It went from silvers to reposados, a little amber color, to a little darker amber. And they're a lot smoother, they're a lot richer. And obviously because it's been rested a little bit more than the reposados, they're going to acquire that taste from the barrels and whatever the barrels held before. The next type of tequila is the extra añejo tequila. Now these tequilas are tequilas that have been aged for more than 3 years. Now, if you really want to start off drinking and enjoying tequila with a cigar or just to relax and or just try tequilas in general, I would recommend starting at this end and then slowly making your way to the clears. But like I said, everybody's different. Some people might start here, have shots here, and then wind up liking reposados. It's all to your taste. So extra añejo tequilas, the one thing that really is unique about this is, since it's aged a more period of time, is that it really picks up the barrel and whatever the barrel held before. And they're extremely smooth. And one thing that I found, you can't even tell you're drinking tequila, because sometimes if a bottle was held, a tequila bottle was, one thing about extra añejos tequilas are that it really picks up the flavor of the wood from the barrel and whatever the barrel holds. That's what makes extra añejo tequilas really really special, I think, in taste. The next type of tequila are what you probably drink at a bar or at a restaurant, and those are, it has it all kind of like subcategory. Then they're gold tequilas or joven tequilas, and that's pretty much tequilas that are mass produced. So if you go to a restaurant and you order a tequila sunrise or a margarita, these are the type of tequilas that they're going to use. Now, there's some pre-made tequila products, for example, pre-made margaritas that they sell in the stores that have a blend of tequilas. For example, the distilleries that make those products have silver tequilas, mix it with reposados, and it gives it a good taste for that margarita. So when you buy a pre-mixed margarita product, you're getting a decent tequila. And if you want to make it stronger, it just depends on what you want to use. Some people might use a blanco, some might use a reposado. It's just up to you, and it just trial and error and taste. Now, a lot of friends of mine ask me, "Hey, Rick, what's the best tequila out there?" And for me to answer honestly, it's hard. But one thing I want to tell everybody is that the best tequila are tequilas that are made with the Blue Weber agave plant. And usually most bottles, all the bottles that are made with this, the best form of agave, will say 100% pure agave somewhere on the bottle. So if you grab a bottle of tequila and it says 100% pure agave, that means it was made with the best form of that plant, the Blue Weber agave. Now, the taste, the best ones are going to say that, and it just depends on trial and error and what you're exposed to and what you like. And like I said, a couple of my favorites, and considering it's going to be close to Cinco de Mayo, if you want to start to taste tequilas or try some tequilas, I would highly recommend, out of my own collection, is the Olmeca Los Altos Tequila Blanco. These are a really smooth tequila. It's a Blanco, really smooth, and Reposado of the same brand. You could sip this with a cigar. You could sip it with eating some Tex-Mex food, and it really enhances the whole experience of tequila and drinking Tex and eating Mexican food. So later on, in a few more episodes, or in the next installment of Tequila Talk, I'll talk about some of my personal favorites, and actually there's an app that will help you match the type of tequila you're looking for or what to expect before you buy it, because the last thing you want to do is buy something that's too expensive and you don't like. But with tequila, you could always, if you don't like it, you could always make a tequila sunrise and play around with the grenadine and the juice, and make it to it tastes, it's bearable. And with that, till next time, salud.